In 2018, a woman named Nina suffers from Tourette syndrome, and it causes her to make uncontrollable movements and sounds. One day, she goes to apply for a new job in a school, as her life's dream is to work in a school and help children. When the principal reads her resume, he is impressed by her very high level of education and intends to hire her immediately. But Nina starts doing the strange movements. The principal then asks her about that, and knows that she is suffering from a nervous condition. So he reverses his decision and hands her the file again, and tells her that they will call her later when Nina gets up to leave. A teacher speaks to her, and tells her that it is difficult to find a job in the teaching profession because of her condition, then advises her to look for another field to work in so that she doesn't wasta. Her time, Nina thanks him for his advice and tells him that she has a goal and she will not give it up. Nina returns home but is still determined to learn a lot of things and develop herself and always stay focused on her goal, which is to become a teacher. She goes every day to job interviews and hopes she will be accepted once. But she gets rejected every time. We then see Nina when she was a child in school suffering from a lot of bullying by her classmates. One day the principal asked to meet her mother. He handed over the file of her daughter and says that Nina was supposed to go to a school for people with special needs. When her mother came home and told her husband, he told her that the principal is right. And it seems that he was so cruel to his daughter. Even Nina used to put a lot of handkerchiefs in her mouth in order to avoid the sound she was making. When we go back to the present time, we see Nina and her family having lunch. Her father speaks to her and tells her that he found a job in a bank for her. But Nina refuses and tells him that she wants to work in a school. Her father makes fun of her and tells her that there is no school that will accept to hire her with her condition. Nina gets annoyed by his words and not finishing her food. After a while, her brother tells her that the principal of her old school is calling her, and Nina runs quickly to respond to him. She is surprised when he tells her that she has been appointed with them at the school, because there is a teacher who left the school and they must appoint someone in his place. Nina is so happy that she has the opportunity to achieve her dream and tells him that she will come for the interview tomorrow. The next day, Nina goes to the principal's office and talks about the syndrome. The teachers around her aren't happy, especially a teacher called Wadia, but the principal agrees to appoint her and sees her as an ambitious person, and he knows that she will make a difference at school. After that, the principal asks her why she wants to work as a teacher despite her condition. Nina tells him her story when she was a child in school, and all the students used to make fun of her. Even the teachers. One day, she was attending a theater at her school. But she kept making strange sounds, and all the people were looking at her. After the theater ended, the school principal came and asked her to go on stage, because he wanted to talk to her. He kept asking her about her condition, in order for all the students and teachers to know that she can't control it, and promised her that from today, the whole school would treat her as an ordinary child, like the rest of the children. Then Nina tells him that she wants to be a teacher in order to teach the students to be good people, like him. And here the principal impresses her so much after that. He takes her on a tour of the school's classrooms. She sees that the school is very classy and all the students are rich people's children, except for one class. Its name is 9F and all students there are from poor families. They came to this school because their school was closed. Then the government issued a decision to admit them to this school, and the principal tells her she will be responsible for this class, but warns her that the students are lazy and their morals are bad. But Nina becomes excited about the work and tells him that she is able to deal with them well. Then she leaves him and goes to the theater that she was talking about a while ago. Meanwhile, a group of careless students enters the place and they smoke cigarettes and play cards. So Nina realizes that these are students of her class, but although their way and how they look aren't promising. Nina smiles and gets excited to start working when the time comes for her first class in school. She enters the classroom, but the students come after her and don't pay her any attention. Nina begins to introduce herself to them, but the students start to laugh at her because of the sound she makes. So Nina tells them about Tourette's syndrome and informs them that